This year's San Francisco 49ers post-game wrap. Here, I'm Brian Davis here at Levis Stadium, outside Levis Stadium in Santa Clara for NinersRadio.com. Well, the 49ers losing a 20-10 decision to the Arizona Cardinals in week number 9 in the National Football League here, Sunday afternoon, now into evening, as we're doing this taping here at Santa Clara's Levis Stadium. The Niners, as the Arizona Cardinals, had a great day, racking up 167 total, 100 on the ground, and 368 yards total offense. As the Cardinals win, they beat your 49ers for the 6th straight time by a score of 20-10. 3 straight years they've pulled off 3 consecutive sweeps over your San Francisco 49ers. As they've won 6 straight, and they're now 7-1 versus San Francisco in their last 8 games. And let's take a final look at the totals of the game. Final game notes. The Cardinals, 20 first downs for the Cardinals of San Francisco, only 10. 368 total net yards of offense for the Cardinals to the Niners, 325. The Niners did get 262 passing yards to the Cardinals, 201. But the big news of the game, and the story of the game, the Cardinals really effective running a game, 167 yards rushing to the Niners, only 63. The turnovers, both teams had 2 turnovers apiece, and then the Niners were penalized 8 times for 53 yards to the Cardinals, only 2 penalties for 25 yards. And also, only the Seahawks have been the most penalized team in the National Football League than San Francisco. All the big news of that game also, the Niners also, Carlos Hyde for the Niners, Frosty Rucker, and Hanson Reddick for the Cardinals all three were ejected for an altercation after when former 49er Antoine Bethea with a personal foul hit on Niners quarterback C.J. Beathard above the head, which started the fracas right there. So, but there are 3 players, including Carlos Hyde of the Niners, Frosty Rucker, and Hanson Reddick for the Cardinals. All 3 of them were ejected for fighting late with a little over 3 minutes to play in the contest in the 4th quarter. And some individual stats numbers was Drew Stanton filling in for the injured veteran quarterback Carson Palmer. He was 15 out of 30, 201 yards, and threw a touchdown, quarterback rating 80. And then Adrian Peterson, 37 carries for a career high 159 yards on the ground. Larry Fitzgerald, the ageless wonder Larry Fitzgerald, caught 5 balls for 70 yards, averaging 14 yards a catch. He was targeted 9 times. John Brown had a great day, a catch for 52 yards. Troy Nikas caught 1 ball for 16 yards. He was targeted 3 times. C.J. Beathard, 24 out of 51, 290 yards, quarterback rating 56.8. He also had another 16 yards on the ground rushing and a touchdown. Altogether, he ended up racking up 306 all-purpose yards and 1 touchdown. Carlos Hyde, 12 catches or 12 carries for 41 yards, and he also had 9 catches for 84 yards. Grand total of 125 yards, all-purpose yards for him. Marquise Goodwin, 2 catches for 68 yards, averaged 9.3 yards. Roddy Gold, a perfect 1-for-1 with a 42-yard field goal. So, and also on the injury front, the Tarkovsky Tar suffered a broken arm. He's going to join most likely according to multiple reports, all but join Jimmy Ward on the season-ending injured reserve. He's looked like his season is done. Trent Taylor had a rib. Also, Aquila and Reuben Foster had a sore foot, but eventually ended up returning. So, with the loss, the Niners dropped their record to 0-9, while the Cardinals improved their record to right back to 500 at 4-4. Niners, of course, have now lost 11 straight here at Levis Stadium. They have lost 23 of his last 24 games dating back to last year, the week 2, and they're now just 7-34 since Jim Harbaugh left the 49ers back in 2014. Niners next matchup, they'll be back here next Sunday to take on the New York Giants, who are struggling themselves 1-7, sit alone dead last in the NFC East. A big disappointing year for the G-men. They'll be coming out here to make their first ever trip to Levis Stadium. First time out in the Bay Area since 2005 years. We'll be out there. Kickoff time is at 1:25 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll also have 49 pregame live for Empire Row at the Empire Row before kickoff. Kickoff time next Sunday, 1:25. Game can be seen on KTVU FOX-2 in the Bay Area. A reminder, NinersRadio.com live Tuesday night podcast, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Check in, join Brian Bauer and Dina Howard for the recap of this Sunday's game against the Cardinals and preview the New York Giants. That's on NinersRadio.com Tuesday night at 7:30. From Levis Stadium in Santa Clara, once again the final score Sunday afternoon. Niners lose 20-10 to the Arizona Cardinals. Their record's 0-9, while the Cardinals improve their record to 4-4. For more information, check us out at NinersRadio.com. Check me out at Facebook at Facebook.com/ProfessorB Media, Highway 101 Communications 25. And on Twitter at Twitter.com/ProfessorB Media. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis, for your reporter for Niners, watching the Niners postgame wrap on NinersRadio.com.